Hello everybody, this will be my first music related video. Be ranking one of my favorite bands is discography. This is Linkin Park's album ranking from, S being the best thing on the planet and F being like terrible. So they have 8 studio albums. I'm not including like the EP or live albums because I haven't listened to all of those. But I have listened to all of these albums, and I'm going to be ranking them on this epic tier list. To start off with Hybrid Theory. This is their first album, their debut album, but it's definitely one of their best. Hybrid Theory has some amazing songs. It has In the End, Paper Cut, One Step Closer, Pushing Me Away, Crawling. So, I do not think it's their best album though, but I do think it's very one of the best. I don't think it's an S because I think I'm only gonna, since it's only 8 albums, I'm gonna put one in S. So I'm gonna put Hybrid Theory in probably the highest of A tier. It's a really good album, but I think there is a better album. Speaking of that better album, Meteora is going in S tier. This is my favorite Linkin Park album. The problem with Hybrid Theory is I think the singles of both albums are both S tier, but I prefer the non-singles of Meteora because Hybrid Theory kind of loses me on some stuff like By Myself and Forgotten are kind of forgettable songs. So the singles aren't as good. They're still good songs, but also Runaway is like the most generic Linkin Park song they've ever made and all that stuff. They're not bad songs. There's not a single bad song in Hybrid Theory, but some of them they feel the same as others. Whereas Meteora, the singles are strong, and the non-singles are also very strong. Like Lying From You is one of my favorite tracks from Meteora. Figure 9, also an insanely good song. I'm trying to think of Hit the Floor is an amazing song. Easier to Run. None of those are singles. And the singles are also good. From the Inside's probably my favorite Linkin Park song. It has Numb. It has Somewhere I Belong. It has Breaking the Habit. It has all this good stuff. So I think Meteora is their best. And I don't think it's very close either. Next up, Minutes to Midnight. This album is kind of, most people say it's a drop off in quality, but honestly I disagree. It has really, really strong tracks. People say this is like them going away from metal music, but have you heard the song Given Up? It's their heaviest song. It's in this album. It has No More Sorrow 2, has Bleed It Out, has What I've Done. It has Valentine's Day, I think that song's called. It has a bunch of strong tracks on it. I think this album's pretty good. I would put this in A tier, below Hybrid Theory, because these are ordered, but I would still put this as an A tier album. Next up, Living Thing. Or no, this is Thousand Suns. I don't like this album very much. It has Waiting for the End's okay. I like Chester's vocals on that song, and I do like the guitar solo part at the end. Blackout is kind of it's the heavy song from this album, but it's also kind of weird. And Witches and Kings, is that I don't that one that one's also kind of weird, and the rest kind of blend in together a lot, and it's like a really an experimental album, but the songs still feel the same throughout the album. I'm gonna put this one in D tier. I don't like it that much. Living Things. I actually do like this album quite a bit. It has very strong singles on this album. It's Castle Glass, Lost in Echo, and Burn It Down are very good strongs, and the rest of the album has this electronic feeling. And I do like the electronic songs. It sounds like EDM with some rock elements and vocals mixed in, and I think that's a really cool idea. I think this album's actually pretty good. I'm gonna put that one in B tier. I do like Living Things. The Hunting Party is a return to heavy, but I also don't really like it. I don't care for this album. When it comes to heavy, these three Linkin Park albums are always going to be the best. And this one, I mean, I do like how they returned, and I do like Final Masquerade, but some songs like War and Line in the Sand aren't really my thing. That one with the guest vocalist, what's it called? Shit, I can't figure out the name of it, but it has it has a sick beat, and I really like Chester's vocals, but in my opinion, the guest vocalist kind of ruins that one. So I think it's a D above Living Things. There are some good songs on it, but overall it's just, I wouldn't like to listen to it all the way through, you know. And I only really have one song from this album on my playlist, and the rest are kind of forgettable for me. I do prefer this over 1,000 Suns. This one is probably the most decisive, because most people agree this is their worst album, by far. This, One Last Light, most people agree that this is their worst album. But it also has the song One Last Light in it, which, honestly, I don't even like the song, but out of respect, the meaning of the song and the lyrics of the song are so, like, personal with, like, Chester's death and stuff, that I feel like most people put this album higher just because it has that song. And that is a very good song, even though it's not my thing. I still like it, and it's still, at the end of the day, probably one of their best songs. But I just don't like anything else from this album. I do know it's Chester's last album, and I feel really bad for what happened, but I'm gonna have to put this in F tier, because I just don't like the album, and I don't wanna like put it higher, because of, I wanna rank it as a music piece. I wanna put all that away and just rank it as a music piece, and if I rank it as a music piece, it's F, because it's not Linkin Park to me. Linkin Park, I mean, even 1,000 Suns has a lot of Linkin Park elements. This doesn't really. One Last Light is an S tier song, though. The album is just gonna go in F, though, because, yeah. Emily Armstrong's album, From Zero. Okay, it's not gonna be an F. No, now I can't put it. Okay, it's gonna be in there for now. It's not gonna stay in there. Problem with this album is this seems like it should be an EP, not an album. It seems rushed. I think they should have waited for the deluxe version to be the actual version of the album, because right now I believe this has 7 songs, which is about as much as Alice in Chains' Dark Jar of Flies EP, but this one also seems rushed. I think they put all their effort into the 3 singles it has, I believe, and then the rest of it was kind of just thrown together, in my opinion. I will say the singles are pretty strong, and I do like Emily Armstrong. I don't know if it was the best choice for the band, but I don't hate her as a singer. So I think what's the Emptiness Machine is a pretty solid song. Heaviest the Crown is really good. Two Face is pretty good, but like some of the other songs, like Cut the Bridge and stuff like that, just kind of seems put together and kind of just filler. So with that, I think I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Yeah, this is my Linkin Park album rating list. I think my next one's gonna be on Bring Me the Horizon, and I think this list is maybe a little basic, besides my opinion on maybe Living Things and this one. I think most people would agree. Actually, a lot of people would put Hybrid Theory S tier, but I think Meteora is just the better album. But this is my list. If you guys want to see more music content, because I usually don't do that, that'd be sick. So comment if you liked the video, I guess. You don't have to subscribe, but if you did, it's pretty sick, not gonna lie. But I'm probably gonna do more music stuff, and this is one of my favorite bands of all time. So yeah, this is my list. I don't have a plan for an outro. I'm just gonna end the video. So yippee.